An exclusive interview with Sports Minister Thulas Nxesi following the FNB Stadium Stampede. The Minister did confirm to SABC News of the impending Ministerial Commission of Inquiry. The Minister, alongside the DG for Sports, Mr Alec Moemi, told SABC that the terms of reference and the members that will consist in the Commission will be announced to South Africa before week's end. Let's take a listen.
As government, we have learned a lot from the then Ellis Park disaster and had implemented recommendations of the Commission of Inquiry that was appointed to deal with that particular tragedy. We have since then enacted a law to respond and implement preventative measures in such situations. Government enacted the Safety at Sports and Recreation Events Act, that's Act number 2 of 2000. And the safety of spectators and all who attend our sport and recreation events remains paramount. And we are enjoined by this law and its accompanying regulations to act in view of such unfortunate occurrences. We believe that the laws and regulations to ensure the safety of all sports and recreation events are adequate and robust enough to deal with the eventualities. As human life has been lost, and there are also injuries, we will immediately constitute, a Ministerial Committee of Inquiry to investigate the circumstances that have led to that particular tragedy. We would seek to determine the root causes so that preventative measures can be reinforced, and also to determine if there are any negligence on the part of the relevant or any relevant party. We will announce the terms of reference for the inquiry and appointment of the members of that particular inquiry in due course, after duly consulting with all the relevant stakeholders. And any further action will be determined having duly considered the outcome of the inquiry and recommendations made.
We are still writing the relevant terms of reference, but importantly, the basis is the law and the regulations that are there. Of importance is the determination whether or not any of those regulations or laws have been flouted, and whether those who are responsible parties to organizing the event, and we mean all of them, from police to the PSL to the sponsors to everybody who had a role, the stadium management, everybody who had a role to play in as far as full enforcement of those laws. The inquiry needs to test and validate whether all those laws and regulations were followed to the letter and to their spirit, and to determine whether, and as the Minister has indicated, to rule out any possible negligence on any of the responsible parties.